欢迎来到西雅斯国际学校，这是我们的第一场 TED 演讲。我希望你们喜欢我的演讲。Hello, welcome to TEDxSIAS. This is our first TED Talk event. I hope you enjoy my speech. How to Move to a New Country Successfully, My Story of Resilience by Henry Mills. Moving to a new country can present a few challenges. Not knowing what to expect is what many would call the fear of the unknown. The fear of the unknown is something we all have experienced or will experience. The core of our human existence is to feel safe, but also to look at life with an eye of wonder. Hi, my name is Henry Mills. I'm 8 years old. I'm the oldest in my family. I enjoy playing with Legos and building with blocks. I am a third grader. I am finding life to be an interesting teacher. This is the life I thought I knew, but it is turning out to be quite different. Let me explain how. I started my life living like an ordinary kid in the United States, a quaint neighborhood near my family and friends. My family and I would visit our favorite market, library, or eat at our nearby restaurant. Everything was just as I imagined, until my parents decided we would move to a new country. Not to just any country, to a country where the main language would be Mandarin. If you guessed China, you're correct. How would I make it a foreign country? Would I be able to learn the language? Would I be able to make friends? So many questions ran through my head. Well, I thought, why not? We started the process of organizing our belongings. I thought to myself this would be the last time we would be with our family and friends. My family and I gathered important documents with our phones and any electronics we needed. I made sure I packed my favorite books, toys, journals, and pictures. We entered the plane, ready to embark on our new journey. I came with my mom and 2 sisters. You can see my sister Ruby wearing a mask. This trip happened during the COVID-19 years. There were rules when we traveled, rules we knew we had to follow for us to travel. I think these rules created a new opportunity to practice resilience. Resilience is defined as the capacity to withstand or to recover quickly from difficulties, otherwise developing a high level of toughness. This is the quality I feel developed as we move to a new country. Let me explain how. When I went on the airplane, I noticed we were all stuck on the airplane wearing masks. These masks were mandated by the country to keep us safe. These masks were mandated by the country to keep us safe. We followed these rules. We also made sure we washed our hands to keep germs away. In the airport, we saw people wearing white suits, which would prevent the workers from contracting the virus. We had to take a lot of tests to see if we were negative for COVID. It kept us safe. It reminds me of my parents warning me not to do something because it's unsafe. How does this show up for me? As a student, I have experienced mental and emotional turbulence. When I encounter challenging subject matter such as math, I find it difficult to focus. There are a lot of events which are causing feeling of stress. But when we are proactive in our approach, we will find more ways as opportunities for us to develop our resilience. The Pathfinder is an organization that helps us kids to adapt to challenges in our lives. The first step is competence. This is where we are taught by our teachers to learn how to navigate and trust the choices we make. The next step follows the first step, because when we kids learn new ways of dealing with challenges, we can develop confidence in ourselves. As we socialize with our family and friends in our community, we begin to make connections. As humans, we need each other to help us grow into contributing members. My parents have a great responsibility to teach me about how the choices I make will affect me. However, because my parents cannot be with me every minute of the day, I also rely on other people around me, such as teachers, staff members, and my friends. To teach me how the choices I make can help me make better decisions to help me become a better student and contributing member of this community. This is my guide on how to move to a new country successfully and developing resilience in yourself and others. H is for hold on. When moving to a new country, challenges may be present on your move to a new country. Your belief system will be challenged, and you will need to readjust your ideas of how things should be. When we hold on, we can improve our lens of challenges. E is for exercise. Our brain is like a muscle and likes to think about challenges as something dangerous. We know when we exercise our physical body, we keep our body healthy. When we exercise our brain, we need to find new ways as experiences as opportunities for us to grow. N is for necessary. Before moving to a new country, remember to take the necessary things. You can become attached to things, but you need to remember the necessary things are the things you need most. For me, the necessary things are family, friends, and my education. R is for reliance. When moving to a new country, it means you need to develop self-reliance. For me, self-reliance means to utilize all the tools to help me. I know I was going to a new country, so I knew I needed to learn a new language. Being open-minded to different foods and customs is something also you will need. Resources to help you can be found in a restaurant, a friend, and a conversation with your parents. Y is for yearn to learn. When you move to a new country, you'll find yourself feeling like a youth discovering the world with an eye of wonder. I hope we can all develop our resilience as we move to a new country or trying something new. Moving through this life with an eye of wonder. In my journey, I had to adapt to new challenges and a different culture. It has been a really interesting experience. I hope my talk will help you adapt to your challenges in life. Thank you.